People travel from all over the world to come to Art Basel, and it helps anchor Vossen and establish Vossen as being this thing that happens in Miami in the most unsuspecting place.
All right, so my name is Serge, Miami artist, post-graphism artist, and we're at the location where last week for Basel, we painted the Lamborghini Urus. So the week of Basel, definitely wanted to go to Vossen just to get that inspiration on how exactly the wheels are made, what I can use, what I can take from that to include into this activation that we were doing.
And this is the indoor covered area, and then this is outside, and we're gonna be right here.
Is there anything we could do to the wheels?
I don't even know what color the wheels are.
He had two options. There was two Lamborghinis. One was like a Lamborghini Huracan, and the other one that was a Lamborghini Urus, which was apparently the Lamborghini SUV, which I had never heard of. So I said, well, that's the one because I'd never heard of it. So I don't think anybody else has. So he picked it. We brought it, we wrapped it with Metro wraps. You guys are unbelievable, seriously. And I've always followed your work.
I mastered the art of understanding that no one's ever ready to get anything done. So I'm here. So here's the pit.
Oh, hell yeah, of course.
Here's the pit. With
yes, look at this.
I'm the one that made the 15 strong cards. And then here's the mold for the black trophy.
Wow.
The night they won, right next to each other, a set from the locker room.
Do you encourage your employees to wrap their cars and shit, like as an extension of what you do? Do they say, well, then pay me better, Bruno?
There's no other car that looks better than this one.
No. We talked about it, and he's like, there's these two possibilities. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna treat it like a big ass doodle. So we're going all black and white, since it's got the white matte.
Love it.
And we'll leave all the gloss black trim, so then we can do the roof gloss black as well and have like a nice accent that matches the wheels.
And my concern is somebody walk by the wrap and do this. I think the best thing to do is this with red. And look how bold it is. So imagine just drawing.
It feels good.
Yeah, imagine just drawing like that bold. Literally just gonna be a process of sitting there and illustrating it, just like if it was one big sheet of paper.
So we're in my studio with the sculpture that we made for SEMA. I need to modify it a little bit, set it up with all new wheels because the wheels that were on it for SEMA are now at the SM Motor Show that's happening right now. Because it didn't have any branding on the actual display, just on the center caps, I brought the base over to my studio and built a couple panels to put the word Vossen on it. We backlit it with a couple lights. Once that was all put together, it really established as a Vossen piece. So the difficult part about this is that there's no rhyme or reason. It's just kind of, you put wheels on it and you move them around until they make sense with everything else. So even when we set it up at Art Basel, it'll probably be different than what it is here. We just need to mock it all up.
So I mean, day one of the activation was amazing. I mean, we sat here in Wynwood, outdoors, the weather was perfect, and we started to customize this Lambo live in front of a ton of people. I will say this. I don't think that the artwork that I did on the wrap and on the Lambo shows as beautiful on photography or video than it does on, like when it does live. You get to see like all aspects of the car. And I think that's the same thing with the Vossen wheels too. Like you need to see those things up front. I feel like I'm in 7th grade and I'm just doodling in my journal. You know, like instead of fucking doing my spelling or fucking homework or whatever, I don't have a bad life, bro. I get paid to draw and color for a living, bro. You hear that? Kids, stay in school, but keep drawing, bro. I mean, overall, the experience was unbelievable. To date, it's probably the coolest project I've ever done. You know, when Steffi hooked me up with Sam, I was all professional. He's like, yeah, let's do a Lamborghini, yeah, whatever. But the minute I hung up the phone, I was like, oh my God, I'm doing a Lamborghini. And a Lamborghini that there's only 2 of in Miami. With that, thanks to Nathan, who owns the Lamborghini, for letting me draw all over it and literally loving what we did.
Or for Vossen to be at Art Basel for the first time was something that I think everybody was really happy about and excited to see finally come to fruition, and hopefully sets the tone for bigger projects in the future.